y'all, editing Cierra here. I just wanted to give a little context to this video. A lot of life has happened since you guys last seen me, so I definitely I need to start. I have a lot of content. That has happened. So while this video is a little bit old, I still think it is important to post it. So definitely this video is prior to me getting my myomectomy surgery. Definitely want to give context to my recovery time, which was rough. It was very rough. It was a very rough 6 weeks. And yeah. that's all I would say about, like, I think I did film a little bit at the hospital, but I really didn't get to update you guys regularly for the video like I had intended to, because again, like I said, recovery was very rough. So yeah, so I just wanted to pop in and say that, and then we're gonna just go through the surgery, like my thoughts prior to and why I had it and everything like that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into that. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Your girl been MIA for a little bit. I know. Little life update. I am having surgery this Friday, so yeah, I've been just kind of doing all the things, hanging out with my people, and trying to get ready for the surgery. So I wanted to come on here and give y'all a little bit of little update or whatever, and prep, do a little prep with me video, so we can get ready for the surgery. So yeah, I am having a myomectomy, a laparoscopic myomectomy, which is the removal of uterine fibroids, if you don't know. So yeah, I definitely wanted to like share my story so far, and how I got to this point. I feel like I've done my research a little bit. I kind of went down a rabbit hole on TikTok and seen other people going through the surgery, this, that, and the third, and I was like, well, I definitely want to share my story. So I feel like this preparation video would be the perfect video to tell y'all how we got to this point of having surgery finally. So since the beginning of time, I have had a terrible menstrual cycle, and it's just always been very, very painful. Like, my mom used to have to come get me out of school. Like, I have missed I don't know how many days of work throughout the years, and it's just always been debilitating, the pain. Like, literally, I am like, my friends and like everybody around me, family, know that week you can count me out of anything, because I literally want to do nothing but sleep and lay in my bed. And like, it hurts to sit up straight. It hurts to do anything but lay down. It even hurts to lay down. So it's always been super painful, whatever the case may be. And then like throughout the years, as I got older, I was put on birth control to kind of regulate those kind of symptoms, I guess, but it didn't really do anything for me pain wise. It just kind of regulated the days that I knew it was coming on, like, it didn't do anything for me. So fast forward a little bit further into life, I'm in my 20s, and still just going through the motions, pain, whatever. Get to my year 27, and I finally get a new OBGYN, and this OBGYN was like, okay, let's do an ultrasound. She's the first doctor in OBGYN that was like, okay, let's do an ultrasound. Now, mind you, like I said, cycle has been terrible from the beginning. And it took from like, how old was I? Like, I don't believe I had them in my teens because they develop over time. I know I didn't have them in my teens, but I know they started way into my early 20s. So yeah, but this is the first doctor that was like, let's do an ultrasound. So this doctor does an ultrasound. She is like, you know, she tells me how many fibroids I have. I don't remember how many I had at the time, but they were rather large then. So she kind of discussed my options with me then as far as like surgery and things like that go. I don't know why I didn't move forward then or anything like that. Maybe I was nervous. I don't know what the case was. I don't even remember, but I just kind of moved forward with like managing the pain as I have been all these years with pain meds and just went on about life. So last year I decided, I was like, okay, I'm done. Like I physically can't go through life with this pain anymore. Like, you know, like I said, it's interfering with my everyday life. It's interfering with work. It's interfering with everything, you know. It interferes with everything. It literally, the world stops when that time comes for me personally. So I can't do it anymore. So find another OBGYN. She's a black OBGYN and she is amazing. She has been super helpful in this process and getting me the answers that I need and giving me answers to my questions. And so she's very solution driven. Okay. And so meet with her. We have another ultrasound and now they're huge. Right now, my largest one is measuring about 11.7 centimeters, which is equivalent to the size of a grapefruit. Not good. Right now I have about 4. I just had an MRI so that they can kind of help them map out where they are going to make the incisions for surgery. So it looks like they found about 4 of them. I don't really know how to read the MRI and the scans, but I can tell from my chart that I have about 4. So hopefully there's only the 4. Hopefully that's all they find. But if they do find more, I know she mentioned that you know, she'll go ahead and they're removing all of them that they can, you know. So finally she was like, yeah, you know, she goes over my options again. She tells me about the regular C-section way, of course, a hysterectomy, and then the laparoscopic way. Once we go over those options, I did mention to her, while I have no immediate, heavy on, no, I have no immediate want to have children at this point in my life, but I don't want it completely off the table. I'm only 32. I turned 33 in May, like, so I'm still rather young, you know. I don't want that. I don't want a complete hysterectomy. So cool. So she was like, well, I want to refer you to another OBGYN before we go the C-section route. I want to refer you to another OBGYN who specializes in laparoscopy. So I meet with this doctor and OBGYN. She is amazing as well. She was very fast, very on the ball. They get me scheduled with the MRI. She said, when are you trying to have surgery? I had my doctor's appointment early last month. Surgery is already scheduled for middle of February, and here we are 4 days before surgery. So I'm super excited. Very nervous because also in my research I have heard that they can grow back. So I also seen where there has been people who have gotten multiple myomectomies. So definitely nervous about that. I know that I can't physically like prevent them, but I know there are some changes I can make in my diet to aid in them growing again, so that if they do come back, hopefully we don't end up with another grapefruit, you know. So yeah, so that's my journey so far. Being a woman is hard, y'all. Like it's just like, why we gotta go through all of this? Why do women have to go through this, Lord? But you know, just send some prayers up for me, send good energy my way. And yeah, I'll be filming in another video like my recovery and things like that, but this is just gonna be strictly like me prepping for it. I do have some packages that I want to open up. I bought some stuff to get ready for surgery that I also, the girlies on TikTok recommended. So I definitely wanted to get some stuff to get ready. So this is the Gas X. They do have to blow up my stomach. So I heard that, well, I was told by my doctor and TikTok University to get the Gas X. I did hear that the gas like travels, and one thing that the girlies was talking about is the shoulder pain from like trap gas, and I was like, Lord, let me make sure I got that. So yeah, we got that, and then this is. Oh, that's not for surgery. These are just, what are these? Hair ties and bobby pins. Because I need to take down my braids because these are not going to fit in a hospital cap. So I was going to take down my hair, wash, blow, dry it, and I think I'm going to do like a halo braid or whatever. Just something simple that will fit under that hospital bonnet. You know, the thing that they put on. So I had to get some of those, and then got a box here. So this is I also got stool softener. This is self-explanatory. Typically you need that after surgery and like anesthesia and stuff like that. Also got a hot and cold therapy ice pack, and it comes with the little like strap, so I can strap it around me. Heard that was gonna be needed. I did get some new pillowcases because I needed some extras to make sure I got all the pillows, because I'm gonna have to be kind of sitting up. I won't be able to like really sleep on my side or my stomach, and I'm a stomach sleeper, so which I'm used to because I did have breast reduction, so I'm used to the no stomach sleeping for like whatever period of time. So yeah, wasn't my favorite, but gotta do it. Okay, then I got this big box. Ooh. This big box. I got, of course, the good old adult diapers. Again, self-explanatory. Y'all know what that's for. And I also got a binder, because I heard that you kind of like, I heard some of the girlies say like when they got up from like surgery and stuff like that, like they kind of felt like their insides kind of drop or whatever they were saying. I don't remember, but I was just like, ew, I don't want that feeling. So this is gonna kind of help with like bloating and stuff. So I got those. I do have also compression socks. Those I bought like a long time ago, so I already have those. So I'll pull those out to use if I need them. And the last thing in here is this. I don't know what this is. I really was just ordering stuff, y'all. Like, whatever's... I know Amazon hate to see me coming. I know they do. Oh, okay. Okay. And so, yeah, for my meals and stuff, I want to, like, do, like, meal prep just so I can, like... I'm going to cook everything and stuff, like, the night before so that I have, like, a week or so's worth of meals that's easy and can be put, like, right in the microwave or whatever. So I got a 12-pack of containers, and they came with the lids. They were really cheap for this 12-pack. It was like less than 80 cents a piece. So I was like, okay, that's cheaper than the dollar store, so let's get these. So yeah, there are 2 compartments, and they come with lids as well. So yeah, so that's all I've purchased for right now. I think that's all I'm going to need for right now. If I don't need anything and I end up getting stuff from the hospital, I will be returning this stuff. Cause what? So yeah, I still have to, like I said, I gotta take my hair down. I still gotta do some laundry. I need to grocery shop and do the prep. And then, what am I missing? What am I missing? Is that it? Is that it? Oh, I kind of got to get my room kind of set up. Make sure my bed's set up. Make sure I have chargers and, you know, just everything set up so I'm comfortable when I come home. It is outpatient surgery, so fingers crossed that I do well with the anesthesia and things like that, and I don't have to stay overnight. But yeah, so I just wanted to start with giving y'all a little bit of backstory about the surgery, my little story and things like that. I'm gonna probably pick y'all back up in a couple of days when I do like my meal prep and stuff like that. Let y'all know all about that and what I'm gonna prep to have for my dinners and like snacks and things like that, and then especially like my meals after surgery. So yeah, so I will pick y'all back up in a couple of days.